of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenge.
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. Markkanen is out there with Jarrett Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Magic, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Mr. Perfect out there with Anthony. And it's Ross in at the 3.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Here's Mr. Perfect. So blows. That's going to be a travel. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play, twice on the pipes.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Mr. Perfect.
Oh!
You got to be kidding.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Markkanen. Takes a 3. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. The wide open look here for Garland. It's good from long range.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Allen, trying to get open his Carter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
And now Orlando on the break. Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Sexton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I have found Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch? Young fella was undaunted.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 1. And that's good from Sexton on the assist by Garland.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Ross in the corner. He feeds it to Carter. Excellent D there from Allen. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
Mr. Perfect.
Second team foul.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
Hindi yung nickname.
Allen outside. Passes it to Garland. It's stolen by Anthony.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Allen, and it's sent back by Isaac. Orlando leading. Here's Mr. Perfect. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for Mr. Perfect. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Orlando.
Ngayon nga lang
Great
ako
hustle
mangyari.
defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Anthony with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. To the paint, stolen by Markkanen. Garland looking it over. And Lauri Markkanen with the 3.
And he plays with such a great rhythm. Markkanen, the catch and shoot shot, one he practices religiously.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. And stolen by Sexton. To the inside. Garland, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Isaac misses.
Look,
Cavaliers leading. Here's Sexton. Allen trying to break free. And no good that time.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Defended by Sexton. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in. And it's 8 points for Mr. Perfect.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
For the Magic, Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. Gary Harris comes in for Mr. Perfect. And it's Fultz in for Cole Anthony. Rubio the pass to Windler. Isaac finds Harris. Back to Isaac. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Cavaliers trailing. Rubio looking it over. Over Fultz. Here's Mobley. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Lopez dishes to Ross. Nifty move. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Okoro. He's guarded by Ross. Okoro kicks to Mobley. The pass to Okoro. Dishes it to Mobley. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Fultz. And it's blocked. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. The hunger to improve defines all competitors. And Ricky Rubio expressing that sentiment.
Wala na si Real.
But Greg feels this team has plenty of untapped potential.
And I don't doubt it. And can Rubio improve? It's certainly very steady throughout his career, but is there another level he can get to?
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing,
Gagi mo dito na naman.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
so on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Okoro, Kevin Love out there with Mobley. Then it's Ricky Rubio, and it's Windler in at the two-go. And here we go. And it's sent back by Isaac, and they recover it. Rubio the pass to Mobley. Here's Windler. And the three ball is good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
Oh, nice shot there by Bamba.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Gagi na naman,
Another big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bamba's got the game tied up here for Orlando. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Last 8 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. The tray. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And as much as Mobley helps you out in the offensive end, Greg, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes and can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Mobley, guarded by Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rubio with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Rubio's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Fultz the pass to Mr. Perfect. The layup off target. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Sexton the pass to Love. Counted. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Sexton. They get it back, passes it to Mr. Perfect. From the arc, Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. They double-team Love. Outside, Sexton. Shoots it up. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Here's Mr. Perfect, covered by Rubio. And that one, good. And that's 10 points for Mr. Perfect. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
Nice game, great performance from Mr. Perfect.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with
Nasaan na?
this
Nasaan motor ba?
timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
For the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Terrence Ross comes in for Okiki, and Anthony subbed in for Fultz. The open look here for Sexton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Orlando's gone 1 or 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter so far. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And not bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Garland the pass to Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. They get it again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Orlando leading by 3. Now here's Anthony. Down low. Stolen by Garland.
Lagi nila ako nahuhuli yan ng ganun. Visit.
There's 1:40 left in the first half. Shoots from the line. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Okay naman pala.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is Dan. Care to share with us
Coach,
about yourself playing hoops growing up?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. 4 on the shot clock. Bamba with the block. They get it back, and he gets it back. Outside, Sexton. Sexton can't get that one to drop.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Siya
Bamba against Markkanen. Bamba passes to Ross. And it's in there. And it's a 5-point Magic lead.
Oh, Bamba showing you the ability to pass the basketball. Pretty look.
In the corner,
Gagi,
with it.
naiwan na naman sa
The
gate.
basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he gets it to go. Mr. Perfect's got 17 now.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting
Bakit
pushed
dalawa
around
dito?
on that low block.
Bamba with the block. Up in time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando out in front. They're up by 4.
Thanks very much with JB Bickers.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They led by 2 after the first. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much of the perimeter, guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Cavaliers?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
Tama na gano'n. Ewan ko paano to. Curve gaming monitor daw.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Orlando, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Anthony is out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's Ross in at the 3 slot. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Garland has it in the corner. Lock at 6. From 11 feet away.
And just a disciplined defender. Carter Jr. uses his instincts to make his opponent uncomfortable.
Gagi, bakaw.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Okoro passes to Garland.
Wala na naman.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Magic have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Ang lahay.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, Markkanen.
Gagi,
Fires from
iwan
deep. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Sexton.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Garland against Anthony. Here's Isaac. And there's the pass to Mr. Perfect. Another shot. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Sexton can't get that one to drop.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Carter outside. Isaac down low. Markkanen on him. Isaac misses.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Markkanen. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Outside, Sexton. With the teardrop. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mr. Perfect's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Inside, here's Markkanen. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Down low, here's Isaac. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Fires top of the key. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's a Okoro, and it's sent back by Carter. Pass to Ross, and he drives in. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And now an 8-point Magic lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Orlando making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Wendell Carter. Okiki comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Anthony. Then for the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for Jared Allen. Mobley comes in for Markkanen. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Colin Sexton. Okoro kicks to Rubio. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. He gets that one. 26 points for Mr. Perfect.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Love. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Rick, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez.
His second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
The Cavaliers trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rubio outside. Garland. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Garland's got 5 now.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Can't hit that one. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Mr. Perfect. The Magic again can't hit. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cavaliers. He dishes it to Garland. Pass to Love. Back to Garland. It's Mobley, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Here's Okoro, and the jumper is on the mark. Now it's just a 3-point Magic lead. Fultz against Rubio. Now the pass to Lopez. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Offensive rebound. Here's Love. Second chance effort. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Mr. Perfect the pass
Gagi,
to
no?
Lopez. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Garland leading the charge. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fultz against Rubio. He kicks it to Okoro. And Love has it in the corner. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Knocked away. Stolen by Garland. Can't connect. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Magic lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Darius Garland. Mobley is out there with the Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Rubio in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Okiki. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Okiki's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic. Outside Garland. To the paint. Counted, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kevin Love.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
Fultz against Rubio. Here's Mr. Perfect. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now a veteran in his 30s, Ricky Rubio, Doris, taking on more of a leadership role.
Right, and I think he's a natural fit in that role because this guy won't hesitate to call out teammates, and he also holds himself to a very high standard. Sort of a natural progression for a guy who's played point guard his whole life.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Isaac comes in for Okiki, and Anthony in for Mr. Perfect. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. And Cleveland making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Well, Cleveland shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Up top, Garland, covered by Anthony. Sexton for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his 2nd make since.
And stolen by Sexton. Outside Garland, another 3 for Cleveland. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle start for Cleveland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Ross, he's checked in for the Magic. Mr. Perfect comes in for Markelle Fultz. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Mr. Perfect to end the run. To the middle. Knocked loose. Stolen by Garland. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 3rd assist on the night. Markkanen against Ross. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobley.
And I love how versatile Terrence Ross is. A wing that scores, rebounds, passes, and defends it.
And his athleticism athleticism is absolutely incredible. This guy can get up near the cup and can turn it on and score in a hurry.
Garland with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Garland against Anthony. Garland dishes to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Garland. Sexton for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Mr. Perfect's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-1 run. Sexton for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 8th assist in the game. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Mr. Perfect for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Mr. Perfect's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back. I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game. He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton, nicely done.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Sexton. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Mr. Perfect. To the inside, and it's Allen with the jam.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Isaac. He's guarded by Markkanen. Isaac right side. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers.
Gagi talaga.
And Okoro throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Orlando moving the ball around. The Magic again can't hit. Cleveland leading by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Darius Garland.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Isaac, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Isaac. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rubio right side. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a run.
Thanks very much.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.